What on earth are you down here for?
Oh, I thought I'd start planning where everything's going to go.
Oh.
You know, Vince said Tom would be showing up today.
Oh, Mr. Moneybags.
Don't be like that, Debbie.
Why not?
Because if Tom helps to set up the food co-op, we ought to feel good towards him.
He's a hustler, Carol. You might think your food co-op will be a nice, idealistic affair, but someone like Tom is out for profit.
You're a cynic.
And you're a fool.
Look, if Tom was like that, he'd be a businessman.
He is a businessman, love. Just happens to wear torn jeans and a dirty sweatshirt.
Yeah, I reckon he looks dead nice.
That I don't deny, but... Oh, never mind.
Well, I'm not going to let you spoil it for me, Debbie. Soon this place is going to be just like it used to be.
It used to be a blooming delicatessen.
Well, all right, so our stuff won't be fancy, but folks can buy it here in bigger amounts. Oh, it'll be great. Huge sacks full of wholemeal flour, hundreds of different sorts of beans and...
Are there hundreds of different sorts of beans?
Oh, I don't know. But we'll have every type there is.
Probably have mice as well.
No, we won't. I'm going to get a cat.
Mm.
Yeah, you're in a right old mood, aren't you?
As usual. Sorry.
Saw Shirley this morning.
Oh, do me a favour.
Told her you were keeping the baby.
Carol, what do you want to do that for?
Sorry.
Wish I could go straight into labour now and get it over with.
Just what I was like.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean that quickly. I'd like him to get me into hospital first. So, what's going to happen? Will you run the shop all on your own, or will the lads bother to lend a hand?
Vince might. Not sure about Roger. He's been a bit restless. I reckon he might be moving on.
Meanwhile, Tom will control the purse strings from his office in the city.
He doesn't have an office there, does he?
Yeah. When no one's looking, he secretly changes into a suit.
Oh, like Superman-like.
Right. Oh, talk of the devil, here he comes now, flying across the road.
Oh, heck. You've done it now, Debbie. I used to think he was a friend, and now I'll be all suspicious.
Just try not to show it, babe.
Hi, kids.
Hello, Tom.
So, this is the place. Yeah, it's great. Perfect.
Look, we've got all these shelves and things left over from when it was a delicatessen, so that saves a lot of work.
And bread, as they used to call it in the 60s.
What you call it in the 80s?
Money.
Right.
How's it going, Debbie? How's the baby?
Approaching the starting line?
Due soon, eh?
If not sooner.
So, the kids can hang out in the back room while you two run the store.
Well, I don't know how we'll fix it. I'm going back to work on the paper as soon as I can.
The capitalist press?
Not the bits I write.
But I'm ready to get started, Tom. Just as soon as we can get the goods in stock.
Well, it's like this. I'm afraid the money just isn't there right now.
You what?
Here we go.
It's not my fault. My last few deals have gone sour on me. Leaves me no choice but to cool it for the moment.
Just when I thought we were getting it together.
Oh, don't look so sad, Carol. All will come right in the end. Is Vince around? I need to rap with him.
As they used to say in the 70s.
Yeah, that's right.
He's upstairs.
Okay, see you.
I'm sorry, Carol. I didn't think he was going to be that bad.
Oh, hello, love. Didn't expect you back so soon.
Well, there weren't many lunchtime bookings, so I've left Rob to it. I'm not sure if I ought to have, but I am going down to Maidenhead this afternoon. Gives me the chance for an early start.
Well, I don't know what you're getting at. Rob's supposed to be able to run the place on his own. It's his job.
Yes, but he was looking so exhausted.
For which I suppose you'll blame me. He volunteered to do all that cooking for us,
I'm not blaming you. It does bother me seeing him like that.
I thought he was getting in some early nights.
He told you that?
Oh, not me. Alexis.
Oh.
Rob refused to go tripping the light fantastic with him to celebrate the plaster coming off.
Alexis is so irresponsible.
Oh, would have been if I'd let him. In fact, I put a ban on late-night clubbing for him as well.
Ha! I thought he'd been looking subdued.
You'll get over it. And so will Rob, I expect. Hard-working weekend shouldn't finish off a lad like him.
He blamed it on insomnia and something called biorhythms.
Biorhythms? What are they when they're at home?
Search me.
Sounds like some sort of suggestive dance. Aye. Maybe that's what he's been up to. Ooh, he's a dark horse, is that one.
Do you have to say it with such lascivious approval?
Oh, why not? That ought to be having some fun, if that's what he is having.
Like you used to.
Used to? I still do. With you. Funny how being married hasn't spoiled it. I mean, who will believe that beneath that very cool exterior, there lurks a passion.
Stop it. I haven't got the time.
Oh, shame.
Yes. But right now I must get ready to go and see Jeremy.
I see. Good job I'm not the jealous type, isn't it? I wish I was coming with you, though.
You can if you want to.
No, I can't. I have to stay here and run my thriving business. And keep out of the way of your mother.
Oh, you haven't got on badly lately.
And that's because I have been keeping out of her way. Uh-huh. Excuse me. Can I get through here? Oh.
Hello, Maurice.
Shirley?
You're meeting someone here, are you?
No. No one in particular.
But you wouldn't want to pass your lunchtime with me.
I thought it might have been the other way round.
After what happened the other night.
Aye. It's not too great being turned away at the door.
Is it too late to say we both feel really rotten about it? Neither of us had any idea that you hadn't got the editor's job. So, will you forgive us?
Of course I will.
Oh,
Though I still don't see why Cliff had to be so heavy-handed about it.
that was because we were having a crisis of our own down in the basement.
Oh, you're having a row.
Yeah, but not with each other, for a change. With George. At least it was Cliff and George, mainly.
Well, it wouldn't have helped then. Having my troubles on top of it all.
Might have taken our minds off it. Cliff didn't know it at the time, but George was about to leave while he was giving you an earful over the intercom.
What was the barney about?
Our flat. You know I told you George is our new landlord.
Uh-huh.
Well, me being sweet and innocent, I thought it'd be pretty good for us. Especially when George offered to let us live there rent-free.
That can be dodgy.
That's how Cliff felt. But he had other suspicions as well, and for once he was right. George has used all the money Mum left to pay for the house.
Even though some of it was promised to you?
Yeah. He didn't ask us first or anything, just sprung it on us. Cliff went through the roof.
I don't blame him.
Well, I did at first. He was being so rude to George. But afterwards, my blood began to boil as well.
Uh-huh. Any way of sorting it out?
I haven't a clue. Cliff reckons he might be onto something, but he hasn't come up with the details yet. Probably be all hot air when he does.
Here, I've got a mate who's a lawyer. Known him since school days. Do you want me to quiz him on it for you?
Oh, that's nice of you, Maurice. But I think enough people are involved in this tangle already.
I think we ought to be turning back to the house, Jeremy. It's freezing.
Oh, but Mummy, you must see Skipper's boat.
I have seen it, darling, once or twice.
I come out to see it every day, even if we're not going on the river.
That's very dutiful of you.
Is it?
Don't worry. I'm only teasing.
Oh. Look, there it is. Isn't she a beauty?
Yes, it's a lovely boat.
Perhaps Daddy will have one day.
Yes, he's quite keen on boats, isn't he?
I'll say. He loves walking by the canal. If he was here, I bet he'd be out on the river every day.
Would you like me to try and arrange for him to come down and see you?
Yes, please.